You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Hey, yo! You are now watching PNN Polished News Network. You dig?
Do you want to be polished?
You are now watching PNN, the Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Do you need to be polished?
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You just gotta be polished.
PNN!
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
PNN.
PNN.
PPN.
PPN.
PNN?
Polished News Network. Look at the Jordans. Look at the gun. This is all cap.
Yeah. Okay.
3 out of 5 grandmothers approve.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me out there? Hello, everyone. You're now watching PNN Polished News Network. Hey, T. I love you so much. Now I'm tired. I said, listen, you missed Monday, so you better come on here tonight, do a little chit-chatting, and, go on your merry way. Try to do something to my herb, child. It just ain't working. But all right, y'all. Y'all doing all right? Good. Let's see who else is on here. Dr. Latoya Smith is on here. So I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things, and then I'm going to bed. All right, that's what I said. I'm going to go to bed. Let me pull this hair back. It's hot in here. I had to turn the air off so you couldn't hear it. Why is that like that? I think it's StreamYard's upgraded on me. So I'm like, why is this stuff looking weird? But anyway, hello, everyone. How is you doing? All right. So before we get off into the discussion tonight, I wanted to chit chat about a few things. So remember that we talked about that we're going to start doing something different called goal getters. Excuse me. So we're going to start doing that. So everyone pick a short-term goal that you're trying to reach within the next 2 weeks or something like that, or that effect or whatever. And then we're going to hold each other accountable for it. If you want to, before we get off of here, we're going to all post what our short-term goal is. And if you don't want to, you don't have to put it in there. I know, we were taught to keep those kind of things to ourselves because you don't want people preying on it and, speaking against it. Look at this, all this lip gloss on my face. Baby, that's the only thing I got on my face is lip gloss. But anyway, I get the fresh face today. All right. No foundation. Didn't have time. All right. So you guys get your goals in mind. Get ready for that. We're gonna talk about those for a sec. But you guys check out this business reel real quick. A business reel is $25. I'm doing $20 until the end of July. And what it is, we'll showcase your business for 3 months and then we'll swap it out. So in order to stay consistently on, every 3 months, you have to keep paying every 3 months, just like a subscription anywhere else, because it does take time. All right. So business reel, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So that was the business reel. It's $25 every 3 months. So before we get into the live discussion, I wanted to talk to you guys about the PNN Business Expo. I am partnering with another company. It's actually a lady that she does book binding, and she shows you how to write your own book, how to publish your book, how to copyright it. She pretty much helps you with that process so that you won't have to go to one of the big companies to try to publish your book. You can books, or you can do it yourself. So she really has some good information. So we decided to partner up to do this business expo. So the date that I chose to do the expo is September the 18th. My birthday is actually on September the 17th, and London's birthday is the 18th. So I wanted to do this business expo in celebration of my birthday also. So I haven't done anything for my birthday in a couple of years. So I wanted to do something. And since I'm on this business mindset, and Joe and I are running a couple of businesses, we just want to, I want to talk about that. That's all I want to talk about. And so I thought it would be very, very fitting to do that. Hey, Q. Yes, I thought that would be a great idea to do. So I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about it. So I'm working on, hey, Gigi. So I'm working on the format for the day. So, you guys, I'm a planner and coordinator. So all this is too exciting. And yeah, so every time I go live, I'm going to talk about it. And so I'm making promo videos for it, marketing videos. It's going to be vendors there. And so I'm going to post all that information. I'm going to post a video before we get off of here about the vendor information. If you want to be a vendor, this is the perfect time for you to come and sell your products. There will be times for us to network and mingle. So if you have business cards, bring your business cards, bring your calendar books, your electronic calendar book. If you have a planner that you usually carry, bring all of that, because the ultimate goal of this is to inform and for you to meet people that you don't know. And so I'm going to do a special too for the people that for the person who invites the most people. Of course, they have to purchase the ticket. The tickets are $20. And that does come with a meal. And there'll also be other food vendors there. And so once you so let's talk about the vendor side of it. So when you go to the website, and I'll post that link in a few minutes. When you go to that website, it's polisheleganceeverything.com. And of course, it's on the PNN page. There are different ticket options. There's indoor vendors and there's outdoor vendors. Of course, it's cheaper to be an outdoor vendor, but you're going to be outside. And the only thing I'm providing for the outdoor vendors is a table and 2 chairs. So Talisha talking about shrimp pasta, please. Yeah, I'm still working on the food part. But I wanted something that's a good idea, T, because I wanted something where it's light and where you still want to move around and try other food vendors' foods. So I'm asking all of them to prepare like appetizers or hors d'oeuvres or desserts, like mini things. So that way you can try everybody's stuff and you're not just like bloated and full. And then where you can still have conversations, because you never know who you'll meet, who's looking. There may be investors there looking to fund your business, invest in your business, without being the people who want to be silent partners without wanting to be upfront, but they have the money to sow into you. You just never know. And so that's pretty much the ultimate goal, is for you business owners, entrepreneurs, and even those of you who are considering doing this. This would be a good event to come to. So you'll be able to talk. It won't be one of those shh, be quiet all the time. Now, of course, when the speakers come up, yeah, be respectful. But I want everybody to be able to mingle and to talk about business and be surrounded by people, like-minded people who are focused on their business and doing business. And so I have all the speakers lined up. So I'm getting their pictures and stuff together. Just, real transparent moment. This is PNN. This is what we do. We be transparent out here. I'm getting the pictures and the logos together, so that way I can advertise them individually and collectively, because all the speakers are people that I look up to, people that have helped me in my business. And so I'm super excited about that. It'll be my first one. Thank you for hosting this. I'm super excited. Hey, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, you were the first person to purchase a vendor ticket. So I'm going to shoot you the packet to your email. Hopefully I can get it done Monday or Tuesday. I'm actually taking tomorrow off. But yeah, I'm super excited that you're part of it. It's gonna be phenomenal. I'm so excited. And so and I think Quenisha, you were the first person to purchase one of the regular admission tickets. So y'all give it up for Quenisha for being the first person to purchase a ticket, and Marcus Chambers for being the first vendor at PNN Business Expo. Woo! Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. So of course I'm gonna have something for them for being the first. I like giving out prizes and stuff like that. And Quenisha, I have your free gift. It's in my purse. I was real late to church, and Mama texted me and was like, "Hey, we leaving church." Boom. Yes, ma'am. Can you purchase them? Yes, ma'am. I will post that link. It's actually already on the PNN page, but I will repost it because I gotta go in there and copy and paste it. I will repost it. But so let me tell you guys about these speakers. I won't tell you their names just yet. But just know that these speakers are people who are experts at each thing they're speaking about. So I'm super, super excited about that. So we're going to have a brand visual strategist. She's going to teach you about brand colors. That does matter. And how how all your social media pages and your websites need to be color coded, color coordinated together. So that way your brand, when people see your brand, they see your logo, it all matches, just like how you dress. Your business needs to be that same way. And so like she helped me tremendously when I came out with Polish Elegance Everything about the colors, and so I transferred those colors to PNN, Polish News Network, the purple, the teal, the pink, the white. So all those polished. So Polished is the brand. And so it has event planning, party rentals, and the news network. So you see how it makes sense. It all goes together. So she helped me do that. And so we're doing that also with Buff Daddy Floors. So it's everything is the same. So when you see your brand, it's like, boom, I identify these colors with this brand. So I'm super excited about that. We're going to talk about mental health and business and the things that you can do day to day to help with your mental health. Because so you're not getting not getting rest, not stressing out, learning how to kind of organize everything out mentally, taking care of yourself mentally, because you're no good to your business if mentally this is some stuff jacked upness. Just made up that word. Yeah, and then we're also gonna have a speaker to talk to you about how to get started, like your first steps on how to start your business. Because a lot of people are like, where do I start? What do I do? So we're going to have someone that is going to tell you step by step on what to do. So if you have your journals, if you get a polished journal, I may have something for you guys for coming. But yeah, you need to bring something to take notes, record the speakers. I used to do that in college. I would record the professor and take notes. And so that way I can go back, listen, and compare my notes to it, or whatever. But yeah, however you need to retain all this information, bring everything that you can. So it may not be cute little purse day. It may be cute big purse day, a cute backpack day, to take in all this information. We're going to actually have talk about business and communication, on how to communicate with your clients, how to push aside your personal issues and still conduct business. I know that's a big one, especially if you're having a rough day. Look at Maddie. Hey, my Maddie. All right, grandma with short hairs. Yeah, so no, you can bring a helper with you. So because you'll have 2 chairs. So it can be you and whoever you need to assist you with what you're doing. So yes, you could bring somebody with you. Just one though. Because I remember one girl, she was like, well, I got 5 people that work with me. I'm like, girl, just bring one person with you. What other person? Or they're going to have to buy a ticket. But yeah, because I know you guys are going to need assistance, y'all chefs, y'all have, sous chefs and stuff like that. See, look, I've been watching Chopped and stuff, so I know the system. But yeah, and we're also going to have someone there that's going to talk to you about multiple streams of income, how to run multiple businesses, how to balance all of that, passive income versus you having to physically work for income. So I'm telling y'all, these are some good topics. And I'm super, super excited about it because I've been to a lot of business conferences. And so when the young lady who I'm working with putting this together, she was like, so what is your vision for this? What do you want? And I said, I really want it to be very, I really want people to leave with a lot of information. And so that was one of the things I was really, because it was like some conferences I've been to, it turned into straight church. Some I've been to, it was kind of boring. Because it was, it's like, dang, I don't need that information. I need all the beginning stuff. And so that's what I wanted to do. It was like, what is that? I think it's my hair. But I wanted something. I wanted everybody to be able to walk away with some goodies, some good stuff like, yo, I got something from this. And I met this person and that person. I have all these business cards. I've met people that I can network with. I met people that, I can work with in business and partner up with. And so, yeah, I'm super excited about that. And we're going to have some type of cake. I don't know, because it's my birthday. I want some cake. I love cake. But anyway, so yeah. So let me show y'all this. Let me see if it'll play. Yeah, so I messed that up. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And so I'll keep posting about it every day. You guys share it. Because the more people that are there, it doesn't benefit me. It benefits all of us. I mean, it benefits me, but not just me. It benefits all of us because the more people that are there, the more people that we can meet. Because a lot of times we don't have time to conversate and communicate with each other because we're also busy working. And so we're going to set aside this day to just network and encourage each other and, learn from each other. Because I'm all about learning from each other. You can learn from anybody because there may be something that you know that I don't know. And yeah, I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what you know. I have it pop up. Okay, cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that'll be perfect. And we're all from different areas too. Because I know Marcus, I think it was you that added me to the Crowley page. And so it's like when I get work from the Crowley page, I'm like, cause Marcus. So I really, really appreciate that. And so that's just how we have to work together and help each other out and make sure we're all pushing each other. And so the Gigi always give credit to Joe and I give credit to Gigi and vice versa about that whole information thing, like all these different businesses and, check out this business, and it's easier to just, blast it all on one day. Cause we're so busy. So yeah, it's easy to just list everybody's stuff and it's like, boom, here you go. And then people start sharing it. They're like, hey, I didn't know such and such did that, or I didn't know such and such did that. So that's super, super, super duper cool. So yeah, so you guys go ahead and purchase your tickets for that. It's going to be phenomenal. The tickets are $20. You can check the PNN page, Polish News Network Facebook page. The link is on there. The link is on my page, and I'm going to add it to my story and to PNN stories. That way it's posted every day. So you can just simply share it from there when you talk to somebody about that. And so the vendor slots are limited. And so we do want people who sell jewelry, people who sell. So I made sure I tagged You So Unique Blings and Things, because we're always supporting her and buying tons of her jewelry. So it'd be cool to actually see her in action. And then you'll be able to hear from each vendor. Each vendor will be able to, say a few words about what they have and who they are. So that way everybody will be able to put a face with a name. So I do want to do that. Instead of just, the vendors coming and they're just sitting there and, they're talking to you, from their table. But if, I can put a mic in their hand and like, hey, tell them a bit about your business. And so that way you can tell them, hey, you guys, I'm over here on this side. So we're definitely going to do that. And so what else? So you guys get your goals ready, because we are going to post those in a few minutes. But I did want to talk to you guys for a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit, because I am super duper tired. I did want to talk to you guys about the power of no. Every discussion that I come up with on this site is either from something I've seen, a conversation I've had with another entrepreneur, or something that has happened to me. So the power of no. As entrepreneurs and business owners, we get in this hustle and bustle mood and mode. And, you want to take every job that comes your way. You want to take every job. You don't want to turn anything down. You want, okay, hey, I don't want to miss any money. So I'm going to go ahead and do it this, and this. And so once you set up a format on how you want people to communicate with you, as soon as that is broken and that person doesn't comply, tell me if I'm wrong. But my advice is don't do it. Don't, because that's not how you conduct business. Especially if you have it set in stone and other people are following it, it's something that people can follow. And it's something that people can grasp onto and understand, and they respect it. Don't let anybody else take you off of that path. For example, so I always use Buff Daddy Flores as an example because it's easy. Maddie said, well, I can do that on my business. Yes, you can, baby. So with Buff Daddy Flores, no matter how you contact Buff Daddy Flores, if you go through me, if you go through Joe, which isn't the correct way, but if you do it those two ways, or if you go through the business page or through the business line, no matter how anyone contacts us for business, we always make sure we guide them to the business line. So say, for instance, if someone sends me an inbox message, and this happens because like on the group pages, if I inbox somebody, if they say they're looking for services or something to that effect, then I'm talking with them on my private page. And so once they say, okay, they want to lock in, they want to be added to the schedule. So I make sure I get all their information. It's the same thing: name, address, email address, phone number. And I tell them, we're going to send you a confirmation text the day before or the day of your appointment from our business line. Here's our business line. So that immediately moves the conversation to the business line, and we're dealing directly with that person through the business line, right? So a lot of times that doesn't work. That's fine. But I'm not going to say a lot of times because that's not true. It always works. It's maybe one or two times it doesn't. But we still, at the end of the conversation, they're still diverted to the 682 number, 593-2424. No matter what business it is, Buff Daddy Flores, Polish Elegance, everything is the same line, right? And so as soon as someone goes against that and know that this is the route that you go, I have learned to just cut all ties. So let me tell you what happened. Okay. So someone contacted me on behalf of someone else to do business with them. And I told that person I need to speak with the person who actually wants the services directly, please, so I can get a clear understanding. And so, long story short, that didn't happen. This person was speaking on this other person's behalf. But when I finally talked to the other person, it was like they never talked to the person that I've been talking to. Y'all keeping up with me? Does that make sense? So it's like I had to start all the way over again. And I was like, I've spent about 4 days communicating with this person whom is supposed to be speaking on your behalf. I spent 4 days discussing this, my prices, what I'm going to do. This is last minute. And when I finally spoke with the main person who needed the services, it was like no conversations were had. So I was like, if you said, so let me name them. Let me name these because I'm sounding confusing. So we have Heather and Lindsay. Heather sends Lindsay to come to me for services. Lindsay is like, okay, Heather wants this, this, and this. And I tell Lindsay, okay, since it's so last minute, I can give her this and this, which is similar to what she wants. It's not exactly what she wants, but it's last minute. And I'm already booked up for this week. For this particular week, she wants services. So this is what I'm offering, right? So at that point, you can either say, you know what, they can either say, I'm going to find someone else. I'm going to do, because I really want it to look like this. And I would understood because I'm booked up already. So I'm using all my supplies. Now I have a lot of supplies. I have a lot of stuff. So if I'm already booked up and I'm using everything, that should have been indicated to me not to do it. Don't get greedy. Don't say, well, I can make this money, this fast money real quick, but you're already booked up. So say no. It's okay to say no. You know what? I'm sorry. I really want to do this, but I'm booked up. So Lindsay goes back and tells Heather, supposedly. So I've been saying, Lindsay, I really want to talk to Heather, because this is getting confusing because you keep changing up what is being asked. So I finally get to talk to Heather. Heather is like, well, I want this and this. And I was like, dang, I already told Lindsay that I can do this and this because it's so last minute. And I have to do it for this price. And it's more than the usual amount I charge because it's last minute and I have to add it in, you know? And so I don't want Talisha and Joe to be upset because I'm adding in this last minute venture and it's not really worth it. So I talked to Heather and Heather was like, well, I want this in this color, in this color, in this color. And I want this. Heather started adding a bunch of stuff to it. And I was like, I just talked to Lindsay about this and told Lindsay all of this. Why do I have to re-explain it to you if you sent Lindsay? And so Heather was like, well, I don't understand why you can't do it. And I said, well, Heather, I told your assistant, Lindsay, that I'm already booked up. And I don't really have time for this. This is what I can offer you. And so Heather was like, well, I don't understand why you can't do it. I said, Heather, listen, Heather. And then she, Heather start woman of God in me, a woman of God and blah, blah, blah. Ma'am, don't do that. Don't do that because you're making this into something else. I am booked up already. You're asking me for 2 things, 2 setups, 2 balloon setups, basic balloon setups. It would be super easy if I didn't already have 8 events this weekend. But since I'm telling you, I'm being transparent with you because, communication. I'm telling you, hey, I'm booked up. So what you're asking me for, I have to build it to give you what you're asking for. And then even with me building it, this is what it's going to look like. It's not going to look like this. And she said, well, I don't. She said, well, I don't understand. And she said, I feel like if I'm paying you this money, you should be able to do what I'm asking you to do. And I said, I agree with you. And I'm telling you this is what I can do and why I'm only doing this. So I told Heather, I said, Heather, I appreciate you thinking of me for this job. There are hundreds of thousands of people who do what I do. And I hope that you can find someone that can do it for you, because I do not wish to proceed with this business venture. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, because it's not going to be worth it, the hassle. And if you want it to look exactly like this picture, and I'm telling you, hey, if you were the only person that I had this weekend, I can make it look exactly like what you want. But since it's not, and I am a small business, I'm not the McDonald's of event planning. I don't have microwaves where this stuff is just popping out of the microwave. You get a balloon arch. You get 2 columns. No, I got certain amount of stands, certain amount of arches. And if I have a weekend with 3 and 4 events and they're full service, I'm using all my stuff. The power of no. Just say no. And clouding the issue. Yeah, she was clouding the issue, Marcus. It's like she's trying to, because she sees me singing in church and stuff. So she's thinking, well, if I bring that up in some form, it's going to force her to do that. And it's like, no, it's not. Don't make me do it. Most times I don't understand really means I hear you, but I don't like what you're saying. Yeah, she doesn't like what I'm saying. And I couldn't do it. And y'all know what's so crazy? It's business, no hard feelings. Exactly. And that's what I told Lindsay, because I know Lindsay, right? I know Lindsay. And I told Lindsay, I said, I apologize. I tried. And I told Heather, I said, the only reason why I was going to squeeze you into this already busy schedule is because of Lindsay. Because I like Lindsay. She's cool. But if Lindsay's not really your assistant and you thought you were going to get a discount for using Lindsay to get to me, you are wrong, lady. I charged you more than what I'm charging everybody else for that weekend, because you're being last minute and you're being difficult. And it's like, and if it has to look exactly like the picture, and I'm telling you the equipment that I usually use, I don't have it. I have to build it. So I have to pull out whole construction work and get Joe involved. You know how much mouth I have to hear if Joe has to build this for me? Bye, Heather, woman of God. Yeah. So I did. We talk about communication on here, guys. I did my best. And I told Lindsay, I said, I explained to Heather. Heather doesn't understand. Heather doesn't care that I'm already booked. Heather just cares about her event. And listen, that is fine. I don't expect nothing more or less from my clients. Hey, I don't care what you got going on. This is what I need. And it's up to me to say, you know what? I'm already booked up for that weekend. I'm sorry. My apologies. Well, and then check this out, y'all. This is going to blow y'all mind. Y'all remember I told y'all I don't do events on Sundays no more? This event was on a Sunday. So what I said I would do was set it up Thursday and then come pick it up on Monday, because I don't work on Sundays, right? Didn't work anyway. So I was like, so I flat out can't even do that. That don't even work. That don't even work, because Heather, woman of God, gave me more trouble and issues, and I don't know her. She's a complete stranger to me. But I have complete, and then y'all, she said, well, we spent more money on events. This little this little couple of $100 times a couple of $100 is nothing. That's pretty much what she said. And I said, I was thinking the same thing. I said, so we are on the same page as that. This is too much confusion for 2 balloon setups. I got some custom centerpieces to build, and you talking about 2 balloon setups. And I'm like, no, this is not even worth it. So in every aspect, I'm learning the power of no. And even when me and Joe started, we both got laid off on our jobs, right? And we both got laid off on our jobs. And so I have friends and I couldn't go to a bunch of stuff because we trying to put, our businesses together. And that's all I was looking forward to. That's all I wanted to do. And so even then I had to say, no, I can't do it. And one of the girls who was mentoring me, she was like, it's okay to say no. So I was like, the power of no. Okay. So either you gonna love me as I am and say, hey, Leisha focused on her business. She's focused on her businesses. This is what has her focus right now. She don't have time to do this, that, and the third. And and if I have ample enough notice, yeah, I can set aside some time. Maybe. But I want y'all to understand, you do not have to take every job that comes to you. You don't have to do it. You can just say no. And then what's so crazy about it is, I was like, that $400 is looking real good right now, right? But I was like, all money ain't good money. Because if it's this hassle, Joe said they're going to ride your tail for this little $400. They're going to ride your tail about it. They're going to be bothering you about what time you're going to set it up, what time you're going to do this, what time you're going to do that. And I'm like, I can't do it. No. Just say no. So I'm begging and pleading with y'all. Just say no. You don't got to do it. You don't have to. Especially if it's going to put you out. If it's going to put you out. If it's too much stress. If it's just like, this is not a regular job. This is a hassle. This is a hassle. I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel like because I'm so new, I should take anything that comes my way. I understand now. No, you don't have, Marcus, you don't have to do it. I promise you don't. And check this out. As soon as I said no to her, 3 other jobs came. So I was like, bye, Heather. Bye. Don't call me again, Heather. I can't do it. No. I can't do it. You insulted me by saying this $400 is nothing. You've paid thousands of dollars. Then you wanted to pay me $300, not $400. Then, wait. It was $500. She wanted to pay $400. Then she went to $300. No, Heather. I can't do it. You went outside of my system. You went outside of my system. System didn't work. It didn't work for you. You felt like you were above the systems we have in place. And she said, well, I don't know you. And I said, I know. I don't know you either, Heather. I don't know how we missed that. I don't know who you thought I was, but yeah, we missed that meet and greet moment. Hello, my name is Alicia. What's your name? Okay, my name is Heather. All right, Heather, you are a new person that I don't know, and I'm a new person that you don't know. Woo! Yeah. So she was like, well, I don't trust you enough to pay you that full amount, and then you don't show up. I said, ma'am, I'm Facebook, Instagram. I'm on all these places. I have a whole website. You can look me up and see that I'm a legit business. But what you not gonna do is, I said, it's perfect strangers who pay me more, like you said, more than this little $400. It's perfect strangers pay me more than that to do their weddings. Way more than that. And pay me all of it. They're not saying, well, I don't know you. Of course you don't. I don't know you either. No, she didn't want to pay. She's trying to get me for as cheap as possible. Hey, I can give you 2 balloon columns for $80. That put them, baby, that'll be the best balloon columns you ever seen. put the mugs up there in them colors you want. Bam, balloon columns. That's the cheapest it's gonna get. Every time I went against my instincts, I paid for it, mind, body, and soul. Yep, that's the truth. That's the truth. You do pay for it. You said we need to have goals made tonight. Yes. So, goal getters. We are setting short-term goal tonight, and then in 2 weeks we're gonna revisit those goals and say if we accomplished them or not. And if we didn't, we're gonna encourage each other to accomplish those goals and help each other out on how you can accomplish that goal. So it can be something as simple as I'm gonna do 3 email blasts in the next 2 weeks, or I'm gonna get my LLC in the next 2 weeks, or I'm going to set up my Facebook fan page, or I'm going to schedule content for the next 2 weeks to automatically post through Canva or whatever site. Some people have different sites. I keep forgetting what the Dr. Toya, what is the other site that you can use? It's like Canva. We don't know. You have the woman. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. Goal getter. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set, and you can also, it was funny. It was funny. I was like, woman, oh. Oh man, Pastor Mama, you are hilarious. But yeah, Quenisha, that's what we're gonna do. Goal getters. So you can put it in the comment section. You guys can go ahead and start adding your short-term goal that you want to accomplish in the next 2 weeks. It can be something as let's say social media marketing. If you want to come up with a plan. So for example, Mondays, motivational Mondays, Tuesdays, we do hustle. Wednesdays is tips and growth mindset. Thursdays is promo specials. Fridays is new services edition. Saturdays is videos release and replay, something like that. Yeah. So Talisha, yours is open a business account. So yes, okay. So I forgot to tell you guys, Talisha's starting a business. What's the name again, T? So I can tell everybody. But yeah, so we are growing our business and entrepreneur community, and this is exciting. Not sure what people use as Canva. I think it was Gigi that said that something about she doesn't use Canva. Gigi, I don't know if you're on here, but I can't remember the name of it. What you said it was called. But yeah. So I thought that was super dope. Okay, Harris Legacy. That's the name of her company. Talisha, tell us about your company so I can put it on here. But yeah, so congratulations to Talisha. And let me see what else I'm supposed to talk to you about. I think that was it. Yeah. So you guys get your tickets for Gigi in Kentucky. Oh, okay. That's right. Kentucky. What's in Kentucky besides fried chicken? That was corny. Okay, it's a trucking business. Okay. Yeah, Harris Legacy is gonna be a trucking business. So that's gonna be super fire. Yes, Quenisha, we know you bought yours, girl. Oh, and also Tiffany bought a ticket as well. So it was Quenisha, then it was Tiffany that bought the first 2 tickets. I'm going to work on my social media pressure. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got Talisha, yours is open a business account. Marcus, he's gonna work on his social media pressure. Pastor Mom, you gonna work on Noah's Ark? Oh, that's what's in Kentucky. Okay. Man, I'm tired. I'm messing up left and right. Oh, that's what she's going to see in Kentucky. Okay. Okay, so Dr. Smith says she needs to work on her Instagram page. Yeah, I kind of pushed my Instagram page to the back burner because they switched to it's called business something where you can post on Facebook and Instagram. But see, it used to work the other way around where you can whatever you post on Instagram will post on your Facebook on your Facebook business page, right? And so what, Joe? So now I think it's switched. So now you can post from Facebook to Instagram, but I don't know how to set it up on a schedule because that is kicking my butt. It can automatically post on Facebook, but not the other way around. And then I think too, Instagram went to videos only. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like it's not even pictures anymore. It's videos. I'm like, that's 10 times more complicated than it was posting pictures. Sorry, y'all. Allergies. Okay. Hey, Granny. So Granny's working on Queen's Lifeline. All right, Granny. Queen's Lifeline. Look at all these entrepreneurs on here. Joe said, I need to work on knowing when to quit. Quit what? What you talking about quitting? Okay, Quenisha. Portfolios for companies to partake in my summer counseling, such as Six Flags, Urban Air, etc. Okay, cool. And Dr. Latoya said the algorithms have changed. I don't understand it. Yeah, Instagram was already kind of difficult. Maybe I can get the lady who I have that's doing the brand she's the brand strategist that's speaking for on the business expo. Maybe I can try to get her on before then, and then that way we already working on it because she's an expert at Instagram. Do you do Twitter or does anyone? My personal Facebook page is connected to Twitter, but I never go on there. But whatever I post on my personal Facebook page does automatically post to Twitter. And so honestly, I think that Twitter is like for celebrities, but hey, post everywhere. Because even LinkedIn, someone told me that LinkedIn now, I don't know if they were doing this before, but they even have a feed like Facebook to where you can post stuff. So if everything could just connect, and it's got to be a way. So I'm gonna find out. So that'll be my my 2 weeks goal is to figure out how all this stuff can connect to where we can just post to one and it goes to everything. So that's all I'm gonna figure out. Okay. They want more videos. So Dr. Latoya, do you know if they still take pictures or it's just all because I haven't even looked on mine yet. You know how I work and say stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, because Joe will be on the floor, especially if it has something to do with wax. And he'll be like, I gotta, and I'm like, man, we gotta go. That's the passion behind it, fam. Yeah. Yeah. Cause he'll like it has to be perfect. I end up doing more bad than good fixing a problem. Well, I mean, that last job, that boy walked across the floor and it was still wet and we was done. And we had to buff it all the way down and start all the way over. That was depressing. But we made it. We survived. That man talking about being overbooked by his Hey, that's mama. We had to take a table and chair rental and a balloon decor tonight. And he was like, he was telling them, I keep booking jobs because we had to cancel today, and then I replaced it with somebody else. He was like, Lisa, I'm tired, but we only have one job in the morning. It's commercial cleaning, and then we're taking the day off because y'all know Steven and Raven, which is City to City junk removal. They've gotten married, so they're having like a big dinner tomorrow. So we're going to that. So we're taking the night off. So I'm super excited about that. And I having a thing to wear. Talisha Young, I do Twitter. My Instagram is connected to Twitter. Okay. So I think that's the circle. Facebook to Instagram, Instagram to Twitter. Okay, so we got to figure that out. Making up for all the Heathers, LOL, Buff Daddies, working double. Hey, it does, Pastor Mama. As soon as I think, who was that lady that said, I can't remember what show it was. I think it was Everybody That Hates Chris. Everybody Hates Chris. And she would go to work. I can't remember if that was a show. She would go to work and she would quit. And she was like, I don't have to deal with this. My husband has 2 jobs. And she would leave. She kept quitting her job because she knew that the husband side of it will make up for it. I'll be doing that. I'll be like, I don't have to take this. What if Daddy Flores is booked up? I don't have to take this at all. And even though I'm doing the work too, he be acting like I'm not there with him. I'm tired with you. Especially fixing problems I didn't cause. Yeah, that's a difficult one. Okay, I gotta look into it. They saying they want reels, like videos. I have to go message me, man. Okay. We will, Marcus. Thanks for tuning in, Marcus. We'll send you some info. My floors are still on bling status. Okay, good. Everybody hates Heather. Oh man. Oh, that's hilarious. So yes, these are good goals. So what's today? The 23rd. So August the 6th. Let me write it down. August the 6th, we'll come back and we'll talk about these goals and see what we all accomplished, what we figured out, and we can share it with each other. And that way we're all learning from each other. So August the 6th, go getters. And I'm put this on the calendar too behind me. Go getters, short-term goal. So yeah, so we'll do that. Okay. So all right, you guys. I think that is everything. So you guys learn how to say no. If you're too tired, and you really need to relax and rest, you may say no, you know what? Let me do that another time, or no, I can't go. I really need to finish this goal, especially if you set up goals and deadlines. It helps finish different things because next thing you know, you've checked everything off your list. Boom, 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 boom. Everything's checked off. And so just us holding each other accountable for it will help us. Journal song. Don't say no. Let me get the journal song. Where is it? Here you go.
Don't you want a journal? Come and get your journal. Buy a polished journal for me. Don't you want a journal? Come and get your journal. Buy a polished journal for me.
That song is more ignorant every time I hear it. So yes, so you guys don't forget your journals. Buy a journal, write the vision, make it plain, put it down on paper. That's another way to hold yourself accountable for everything. All of our businesses is different. That is the beauty of this group. That is the beauty of this group, is because all of our businesses are different, but we're all the same in what we're trying to accomplish. So we talk about this all the time: generational wealth, leaving something for our kids, something that they can build on, something that they can hire people to do the job if they don't want to do it, but at least they have the mindset and everything to know that they don't necessarily have to go work for someone else, that there are other options out there. And they won't have to be on a job that they can't stand for hundreds and thousands of years and hate their life and, you know, all that good stuff. There's more to life than just the rat race. So yes. So get your tickets for PNN. And I did not forget, I still have the interview lined up with the guy who owns the funeral home. He's next Friday. So he's off, he's on vacation. So he won't cancel, I won't cancel. This interview is going down. We're going to talk about how does he maintain this profession? How did he get into this profession? What does he think about all the deaths in Fort Worth, in Dallas? And it's like your business is booming based on people dying. Like, how do you handle that and still, you know, see the bright side of things and be optimistic? And I want to know what he thinks about, you know, the whole COVID situation. I want to know what he thinks about all the young people killing each other, because this is his line of work. So it's a different viewpoint. So I'm excited about that. And also we're going to have a young lady on here who runs multiple businesses. And so we're going to talk to her about passive income. So I'm super excited about it. I think she's Monday or the Monday after that. I gotta check. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh Lord, the funeral, man. Yeah, I want to know, because that's a weird job to have. You know, you just wake up and say, "Hey, I want to run a funeral home." It's like, okay, all right. I bet his hands is cold. Crap. But yeah, I just thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Pastor Mama, Pastor Dietrich Hicks of True Praise Spiritual Church, Quenisha. Look, I'm gonna know all y'all businesses by heart. Wait and see. Quenisha, tell me your business name again. Because remember, I said I was gonna start shouting out all y'all businesses at the end. That's moment's funny, man. Ooh, I'm glad I got some parents with some sense of humor. So yeah, tell me your name of your business, Quenisha, so I can shout you out. Dr. Latoya Smith of LCS Counseling and Consulting. And Marcus Chambers was on here. I think it's Chambers Homemade Cooking. Correct me. Quenisha, Aspire to Inspire Developmental Method of Healing owner. Oh, LLC owner, Quenisha Washington. Mighty Joe Hicks of Buff Daddy Floors. We gonna get him to hit some weights. He gonna be real buff. Okay, Chambers Country Cooking. That's what it is. Marcus Chambers. Okay, and then who else is on here? Talisha Crump Young, owner of Harris Legacy Trucking. Let me see. Granny's on here. Queen AG, owner of Queen's Lifeline. Who else is on here? This is fun. I like this. Because if you don't comment, I don't see your name. It's real. It's weird. Madison Hicks. I don't know if she on her. My mom probably made her go to bed. Madison Hicks. Can't remember the name. But Madison wants to own a daycare. And yeah, she wants to own a daycare. She wants to watch our kids. And so Anika brought up a great idea. So I need to talk to Anika about that. And then Gigi was on here, owner of Jay's Unlimited Collections, photography and kids accessories. Gigi, do you have? She not on her. I asked her about packages for back to school for the little girls, bows and stuff. Yeah. So okay, it won't let me see anybody else. So I appreciate, he says there's 6 of y'all on here now. So I appreciate all 6 of you for tuning in. The Popular Center. Madison Hicks, owner of the Popular Center. That's it. Another energy drink, at least. No, Pastor Mom, I'm actually really, really tired. I'm really tired. So it's just like, Joe said he's the better parent. All right. But yeah, I thank y'all so much. GG on the ark before we flood again. Yeah. So y'all, I finally decided to let Joe have some multiple goats because I found out you can do goat scaping. So yeah, we'll talk about that Monday. But hey, Angela, I'm real late. Y'all be blessed. You be blessed, girl. You got a lot on your plate. We love you so much, Angela, the baddest, the greatest videographer. She is the baddest, y'all. She teaching us all the time. So yeah, she is the videographer of True Praise Spiritual Church, 440 Shelby Road, Everman, Texas, 76140. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all have a good night. My first goat name is Master P. I'm done. Bye, y'all.